Hello, Matt and Mindy. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. There's that floor clean out right there. Typical cast iron drop in. We don't stay cast iron very long. Right away, we'll switch right into what I'm assuming is ABS. Coming up here in just a second, right there. So just about 7 feet, and then we're into plastic pipe. This was not a product that they would have used back in the day when the house was built. So there was likely some correction made to the pipe. Now you'll see in two different sections we switch back to cast iron, and then ultimately we switch over to clay, which would be more normal. So why they just didn't keep the entire length, so here's the first change to cast iron, right? Why they just didn't keep the whole thing. ABS is probably a cost thing, but yeah, speculation. So we're underwater now, and this is the reason why. So paper products, but and you'll see a little bit better on the way back, that paper was caught up in a mass of roots. We're back into ABS. So at that transition point between cast iron and ABS, there's root growth coming in. That's not abnormal, although I mean normally what you're going to have is a rubber sleeve. It's called a Fernco connector that connects the two dissimilar materials together. Usually there are clamps that are holding it in place. The clamps potentially could have failed, rotted away, rusted away, whatever, or there could have been damage to the connector. On the way back, I didn't see anything that stood out to me other than just, hey, you've got some root growth in there. The other positive is beyond a couple of sections of roots, on the way back, everything is clear. We're not holding water anywhere, but again, we do have the roots that we have to deal with. So ultimately, what I'll suggest is have the pipe cleaned out. And then since you don't know the history of the pipe and how quickly those roots are going to propagate back into the pipe, I'm going to suggest that a couple of years down the road after that initial cleaning, you might want to come back and clean and have it reevaluated just to see. If there's minimal root growth, you'll get an idea that the quickness in which the roots grow back is not very great. So you've got kind of a time frame of regular maintenance, whether it's every 3 years, every 5 years, what have you. So back into ABS pipe again here, flowing along, no issues, no concerns in any of these sections. Again, the cobwebs that I talked to you about, no issue with those. Obviously, they're not going to catch anything or be an issue. So here we go into clay. I'll back up here just in a second to show you the entry points. This little drop down right here. This is the transition to clay. No big offsets in the connection point. Typical vitreous clay pipe like this, 4-foot sections. The connections are really good. Sometimes you get bigger offsets in there at those joints, but this is just great. Rolling along here, just about to the end. Here's the final drop in, and that's the city connection right there. So all in all, not bad. We've got those couple of sections that are older cast iron at those connection points. You've got some root growth that needs to be cleaned out, but the majority of the pipe has been improved, or a lot of the pipe has been improved and changed over to plastic. You'll see more. You'll get a better look on the way back. You'll see those two sections of cast iron, the couple of places where the roots are growing in, and that we're not holding water anymore. So feel free to watch on the return trip, and as always, please reach out to me with any questions or if I can be of service.